A lot of my clients are at the end of their quarter right now, or it's coming up soon, and there's so much pressure. The pressure is intense. If you are ever at the end of the quarter, this is going to be really helpful for you. What I'm seeing happen is that stress is high, pressure is high, cortisol is high, lack of sleep is high. Like everything is coming down. There's so much to do. Everything's changing at the last minute. You're trying to do these things, and then somebody says something to you that it just snaps. Everything is like, I was fine a second ago, and now the conflict comes. I want to talk about this exact thing. I'm going to give you 3 keys to navigate all of this. I'm going to share some stories from myself and also from some of my clients, so we can help you navigate this and get rid of the pressure that comes at the end of the quarter so that you can operate better. Before I get started, my name's Deibert. I'm a performance coach for strategic and enterprise account executives. I help with mindset and productivity. And what I'm noticing is that there's a lot of conflict that comes up at the end of the quarter, and people don't necessarily know how to navigate it. So recently I've been studying John Gottman. I find his work fascinating. He's a relationship expert, and he talks a lot about conflict. And these are typically relationships in your personal life, but I've found that the tools work equally as well for your professional life as well. So I want to teach you some of these tools. I've been using it with my clients lately, and it's been super helpful. So there's 3 steps to this. The first step is stay calm. The first key to navigating any kind of conflict is stay calm. And for a lot of us, this can be the hardest part. Wait till I get to step number 3. That one's definitely the hardest. But staying calm is so critical and so important. What happens is that when you're so stressed out, there's so much pressure, you haven't been sleeping, you're just on all the time, your family needs you, you're working until 9 p.m., till midnight, whatever it is, you're in fight or flight mode. Your nervous system is like on full red alert, and anything can make you snap. So the first key is you have to calm yourself down. When you're going into conflict, when something happens and you feel that trigger, it's okay to ask for space. It's okay to be like, I'm going to come back to this, especially if it's like on your computer, like I'm going to step away. I'm going to calm myself down before I rage respond to this message. So first of all, calm your nervous system down. The easiest way to do this is through your breathing. My favorite technique for breathing, a lot of people like box breathing. That works great. If you want to do that, you breathe in for 4 seconds, hold for 4 seconds, breathe out for 4 seconds, hold for 4 seconds. Some people like that. My favorite breathing technique is to just breathe in through your nose and then breathe out through your mouth for longer than you breathe in through your nose. So the key here is I pretend that I'm blowing out of a straw so that my exhale lasts longer, and just do that for a few rounds and you'll feel your nervous system start to calm down. This is a really great way to change your autonomic nervous system into the parasympathetic, the rest and digest, instead of being stuck in fight or flight. So tip number 1, you have to stay calm. The thing is that when you are in fight or flight, your brain doesn't have access to the logic, which you've experienced this before. When you're so fired up, you're so angry, you're in the middle of an argument, you later go back and you're like, oh, I wasn't really thinking logically. I wasn't thinking through that. And now I can see some sides that I really didn't address there, and I'm sorry. And hopefully we repair, right? We apologize. But what happens is when you are in fight or flight, you're running from a tiger, your brain is like, I don't need access to my logical thinking. I don't need access to my hairy thinking right now. All I need is quick reactions to get out of this situation so that I don't die. And so it actually cuts off access to your prefrontal cortex. So the very best thing you can do is give yourself some space, calm down. If you notice yourself getting worked up, the number 1 trick for navigating conflict is stay calm. If you need to take a break and come back, you can do that. Before I get into number 2, I want to just give a quick shout out. I'm going to cover specific techniques of how to navigate this in my newsletter this week. So if you want to get on the list and learn about how to handle your body, how to notice what's happening with your body, how to have the body language that you want to have in front of your clients, in front of your VP, in front of whoever you care about, get on the list. You can join it at mentalmastery.com. Okay, let's jump to tip number 2. The second key to navigating conflict, the first key is stay calm. The second key is listen. You have to listen. You have to listen to understand and listen to hear, and make sure that both parties get a chance to talk. It's a 2-way conversation. So a lot of times I'm very guilty of this. We listen, but we don't really listen. We're like listening and thinking about how we're going to respond. We're not listening to understand their side. So active listening can be really helpful here of repeating back what they've said, summarizing what they've said. Okay, so if I understand you correctly, what you're saying is XYZ. There's something so amazing that happens as a human when you feel heard, when you feel acknowledged, when you feel understood. Like, when's the last time that you felt that? It's the most beautiful gift that you can give to somebody to help them feel seen and understood. And the more you can do that in conflict, the more your regulated nervous system will help to regulate their nervous system. You can't control how they're responding, how they're reacting, but the more that you are validating them, the more likelihood that their nervous system is going to calm down as well. And you'll be able to navigate this a lot better. So listen to actually listen. Repeat back what you're hearing. Summarize what they're saying. Make sure that you've got it right and acknowledge how they're feeling. You have to validate them. You have to validate what they're saying. You don't have to agree with it, but you have to show them that you understand and that you've heard what they said. Okay, step number 3. This one's the hardest. For me personally, this one's the hardest because I'm such an intellectual. I love knowledge. I love research. I love learning. I'm like absorbing as much as I possibly can. Step number 3 is be willing to accept influence. It's so hard because I come into so many conversations. I'm like, well, I'm right. Don't you know how much I've researched this? Don't you know how much I've studied this? Which that's for all of us as high performers, that's what's created success for us. We are very curious. We're learning, we're growing, we're understanding. And so then when somebody who we think is subpar to us is not as superior in knowledge as we are, we're like, no, you're wrong. And we're, instead of listening to understand, we're already thinking about how am I going to argue with what you said? How am I going to debunk and prove that I'm right? This is going to kill the conversation. It will every time. And so go into the conversation mentally telling yourself, maybe they have a perspective that I don't understand. They have different life experience. Maybe there's something that they see differently, and that could be worthwhile for me. I'm just going to be open to it. I don't have to decide that they're right or I'm right. I'm just going to be open to influence. I'm going to accept that maybe somebody sees things a different way, and I really want to understand how they see things. And I'm going to be open to influence. This one, I mean, keep calm. That's tough. But that's so like, there's like actual techniques you can do. Accept influence, man. That one's the hardest for me for sure. And I'm just like, okay, I may not be right. I may not be right. Other people have different paths. They have different experience. Maybe they see things a different way, and that's okay. That's okay. What if neither of us is right? What if the point of this conversation is for both of us to feel understood, for both of us to talk it out and be able to move forward? Like, that's it. That's all we have to do. So I wanted to offer these 3 things to you. If any of this landed, I want you to hit subscribe. This channel is for people who are high achievers and want a different approach to being able to navigate getting to success. And also, if you want to get on my newsletter, you can get that email that I'll send out this week with a full breakdown of all these tips and how to navigate all of this. You'll get it in your inbox. You can reference it anytime you need and become a more grounded seller. I always talk about protecting the asset. It's one of my key speaking keynotes that I do. And protecting the asset means taking care of you. A huge piece of this is letting your nervous system calm down, giving yourself the space that you need, giving yourself the rest that you need so that when you are showing up, you're showing up as the best version of yourself. When you set those boundaries and protect the asset and take really good care of yourself, everybody wins. Your team gets the best version of you. Your prospects get the best version of you. Your family gets the best version of you. You feel great because you're the best version of you. When you let yourself burn out by trying to be what everybody needs you to be, nobody benefits. You don't benefit from burning out. Your company doesn't benefit from burning out. Your prospects don't. Your family doesn't. Your team doesn't. Your manager doesn't. Nobody benefits if you burn out. The best thing you can do is protect the asset. And hopefully these tips will help you get there, especially if you're in the middle of ending a quarter. I'm here for you. I can't wait to hear how it goes, and I'll see you in the next video.